To meet our next Rolex Laureate, we travel 8,000 miles back east to the tropical rainforest of Surabaya, Indonesia. On the slopes of the sacred Penanggungan volcano, Dr. Suryo Prawiroatmodjo, a veterinary surgeon by training, has organized and built the first environmental education center in Indonesia. Not unique in world terms, maybe, but in Indonesia, it most certainly is. In a country with a population of around 180 million, largely unaware of environmental and conservation issues, it has never been more necessary.
When we were children, my brother and I used to go and to spend our vacation in our uncle and auntie's place in a plantation where they live until now, in a beautiful plantation surrounded by forests. But when I grew older, then suddenly all these beautiful things disappeared. We realized something must be done. Then we realized we are a bit too late with this nature protection. So for a better future, we need a permanent education.
But how to persuade the locals to gather dead wood and not cut trees needlessly? How to prevent hunters from shooting wildlife that, unknown to them, is pollinating fruit crops high in the forest canopy? How to convince everyone that uncontrolled stripping of hillsides leads to soil erosion, flooding, and landslides? These were just some of the problems facing Suryo.
It was really difficult because almost nobody understood what we were going to do and what's the benefit of this, because they saw no problem of nature destruction. Because of the growth of the population, they need more and more space to grow rice. So they also destroy the forest to create a new rice fields.
But that in turn creates another problem. Monoculture attracts more pests, and to control them, they need stronger, more harmful insecticides.
It's so complicated. We need every part of this ecosystem cycles in the rainforest, because the ecosystem of the tropical rainforest is so delicate. Once it's disturbed, the whole system will be destroyed. And it will also means that we destroy our own life.
Suryo was convinced the only way to get his message across was through education, and for that, he'd need a permanent center. For several years, he had been involved with the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, and so impressed were they with his dynamic approach to Indonesia's environmental problems, they agreed to subsidize purchase of land for his proposed site. With that, and other contributions from foreign agencies, including now the money that goes with Suryo's Rolex Award, the center has become reality. Today, 18 months from inception, it has a very full program of events. This seminar on permaculture has attracted experts from as far away as Australia.
And to maintain the sort of vegetable gardens and fruit tree orchards that we've all been talking about, that idea of actually capturing...
The importance here is that the seminar has brought together villagers, farmers, landowners, university lecturers. Some have even traveled from neighboring Sumatra. An informal presentation ceremony will remind them all of their few days spent at the center. The hope is that they will all return home and spread the word. But Suryo still recognizes the key to greater ecological awareness in his country is education of the young. He teaches children of all ages, some perhaps too young to yet comprehend.
Oh, yes, they are too young to understand, but we change our system with playing. So we play with them. We play with water, we play with soil, and they enjoy that also. But they don't realize that we influence them, we teach them about soil conservation, for example, while playing with soil. We have also programs for the high school students, and also we have programs for university students. We will talk about nature protection and natural things, and also the human-made environment, about pollution, about water, about soil, about air.
In a country still backward in environmental issues, Suryo's objectives are clear. The more he can stimulate conservation awareness, particularly among the younger generation, the sooner the nation can enjoy a better, healthier style of life. But as Suryo conducts a lesson with his students in what remains of a once vast mangrove forest, another environmental black spot, he realizes there is still a long, long way to go.
We are a little bit late, especially here in Indonesia. To start such an environmental education center, we should start a few years before. But with the progress, as you see, with the children, now with the reaction of the people, of course, we are optimistic that we will grow. We will grow with time.